Whenever I log into Oracle Cloud, I always get pleasantly surprised. Oracle Cloud has matured a lot, and the good thing about Oracle Cloud is that they have built on top of the learnings from other cloud providers because Oracle Cloud was slightly a late entrant, but they have capitalized on that learning a lot. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick overview of what exactly is compartment and tenancy in an Oracle Cloud. And we will also create a compartment structure, which will be a hierarchy, which matches to the production workloads. Before I show you how to create the compartments, let's go through few of the foundational concepts. One of the key foundational concept in Oracle Cloud is compartments. If you have worked in AWS, then they are similar to accounts, whereas for GCP, they are similar to projects. But make no mistake, they are not the same. When you sign up for an Oracle Cloud Infrastructure account, you are assigned a secure and isolated partition within the cloud infrastructure called as tenancy. The tenancy has the same name as the cloud account that you selected during the sign up process. The tenancy is a root container where you can create, organize, and administer your cloud resources. Within a tenancy, you can create multiple compartments. Compartment is a logical container to have related cloud sources. So, in other words, whenever you sign up for an Oracle Cloud account, you have this root tenancy as shown in this figure, and this is basically a root compartment. So, everything is arranged in compartments in OCI or Oracle Cloud or Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. In this diagram, you can see that I have a tenancy root compartment at the very top level, and then I have defined two more compartments within. So whenever you are implementing Oracle Cloud in your organization, keep it simple. Divide all of your organization's departments into compartments, and then simply divide the workloads into prod and non-prod. There could be six level of hierarchical structure in the compartments, which means that you can have compartments and subcompartments and subcompartments up to six levels. But this could get out of hand pretty quickly and really become cumbersome to manage. So I always believe that when you are arranging your departments into the workloads, then just go with this structure where you have this tenancy root compartment, which will always be there, and then divide them as per your departments. For example, if you have finance department, create one compartment for finance and then divide the workload into prod and non-prod. So all of your QA testing, pre-prod or whatever goes into the non-prod account, and all the external user facing workloads will go into the prod account. And then similar case with all the other departments for manufacturing, for your landing zone or whatever. And then in every cloud setup of any organization, there's a shared service compartment or account or project where you put in your services which are shared by all of the other accounts like your antivirus server, your security operations control, or your domain controllers and stuff like that. So also remember that every time you create a cloud resource, you must specify the compartment that you want the resource to belong to. And in this structure, which we have just seen in this diagram, this isolates resources between environments, as I said, production and non-production, and also in different projects. You can apply policies to and designate administrator for each compartment. Creating more fine-grained policies ensure that users have access to the compartments that they need and that resource can connect to each other. With the compartment hierarchy set up as I described, the subcompartments inherit all access permissions from the compartments higher up in the hierarchy. Most of the resources created in an compartment can be moved to another compartment. However, some resources can't be moved, such as container engine for Kubernetes, clusters, functions, or policies. But that is the detail for later time. Now let's check within the Oracle Cloud how to exactly create this structure. Remember, we already have the tenancy root compartment, and first we are going to create this shared service compartment and finance, and then within that we will create the prod and non-prod compartments. So let's create the shared service compartment first. When you log in to your Oracle Cloud, you are presented with this first screen where you can see the dashboard. And there is another thing which I love about Oracle Cloud is that on the right hand side on this dashboard, which is quite customizable, you see your balance. So this is my free account given by Oracle Corporation as part of my Oracle ACE community award. So I have around 7,000 Australian dollars, and I haven't used any because I just logged in and it has just started. So it's a day one. Nice. So let's go to, and then there are some other monitoring charts which I'm not going into detail at this point in time. So let's see how to create a compartment. On the top left, you see there are three horizontal lines. Click on it, and you are presented with some of the services. Let's see where the identity and security is. There it is. So click on identity and security. This, and then on the identity section, go to compartments, and this should open your compartments page. I should have two compartments already. So this Fahad Mirza is my root compartment or tenancy, and it is my cloud account name. And so it means that all of the compartments which I would be creating go into this account. And this other one, managed compartment for platform as service, is a specialized tenancy, so a specialized compartment, which is a child of this root tenancy. We can go into this more detail in a later video. And from this dashboard, you can see that this Fahad Mirza compartment has one sub compartment, which is this managed one. Anyway, let's go into this root tenancy compartment, which is Fahad Mirza. And as you can see, I already have this managed compartment in it. I'm not touching it for now. Let's create compartment here. Here you can give your name. And if you remember, we are creating it shared services. So let me call it as just a shared services for all the shared services. My organization parent compartment is Fahad Mirza, which is good. I'm just giving it. I'm a huge fan of tagging, so make sure you give some representational tag keys and values and create compartment. And when you create a compartment, it should give you a specialized Oracle Cloud Identifier. Now let's go back sometime. I have seen that it takes bit of a time to appear. There it is. So shared compartment, and it is a child of this one. It doesn't have any sub compartment, which is fine. Let's also create a compartment for finance or finance workloads. Again, and create compartments. Again, it just pause for a little and then should be appearing soon. Yeah, okay, it is still working, so which is fine. Let's go into the shared one, and meanwhile we will create two more compartments. And there are various sections you can perform, like renaming or deleting. Anyway, so I'm going into the compartments. Let's see, prod, call it production, and then we can give the tags as per se. To save time, I'm not doing it. So prod should be here soon. Let's meanwhile also create the non-prod, non-production, and create compartment. There we have, should be there soon, hopefully. And I believe there should be a refresh button here somewhere where I could just click and refresh it, just like we have on the browser, but it's not here. Okay, here it is. Now go back to compartments. And as you can see, if I go So, okay, Fahad Mirza, it has three subcompartments. One is finance and one is shared. And as you know, in the shared one, I have created two more, which is cool. Now go to the finance one, and here I'm going to create another sub two more subcompartments, broad and non-broad. Okay, description is required, and another one should be non-broad. In my naming convention, I don't like to put space, and then there are some rules too about this namings. Yeah, so prod is here, non-prod should be here very soon. I'm going back to my main console dashboard. So as you can see, we have now finance and shared, and both of them have two and two workloads. So this is how you create compartments, and hopefully you now have good understanding of how the Oracle cloud resources are arranged. So just to recap, we have a tenancy root compartment which is always there, and then we can create multiple sub compartments within that. And normally I go with the department level and then prod and non-prod within it. I hope this was useful. If you have any comments or feedback, please put them in the comments. Thank you.